Okay, so a few people have asked me how to do naval stuff. It's actually quite easy. So, firstly, to control, like, say, your secondaries, lock onto a target. And in this case, I'm going to hit X2 and 3. That's my secondary, and 3 being my anti-air. Let's turn them on. Now you'll see they'll attack that target. Now, they can also do this by themselves. You'll see they're already attacking that plane as well. That's why secondaries, unless there's a specific target you want to melt faster, it's highly recommended to just let them do their own thing. Here, I'm going to have them focus the air, because I don't want them shooting at the other targets. All right, they're down. Is that going to hit me? Is he coming for me? No, we're good. Okay. Now, for shooting purposes, this is where it gets kind of tricky. So, a few buttons you're going to want. You're going to want to lock onto your target, so that's X. That doesn't change. Controls, weaponry. You're going to want to set up a ranging shot. You don't always have to do this, and I will show you when to do it, when not to. As well as you're going to want to set up your mouse wheel down here. Mouse wheel or whatever device you want for distance correction. You can also just manually set that down here, however you'd like. So what we'll do is we'll go back in the game. Now you'll notice every time I hit X, it updates the target here. So you'll see it, here it says 4800, here it's going to say 4875, back to 4800. So we'll use a ranging shot, so control click for me. Ranging shot's going out. See where it lands. Just on the other side. Now, you can spam X and it does adjust for you. So you'll see there, it adjusted for me. The reason you don't want to do this is if there's a target behind this one, it will skew that range, because then you'll lock on the target behind it. Then you got to start your ranging all over again. Now what we can do is we'll just sink this guy. Fire everything here. It should be going down here any second now that we got the range in. Alright, we'll leave him be. We'll start off with a new target. Wait for the reload. And now you don't have to do a ranging shot. Technically, you can actually just fully commit, but then you're wasting a full broadside if it misses. So here we're gonna be right on the fucking money, man. Like, that's what we're talking about. Let's just say that those went over. So I'm gonna use my mouse wheel, pull my shot back. Let's just say down to 6690. Let's fire. Okay. Boom. So we're actually getting it dialed in. Let's pull it back even more. Just do 6590. Ammo should be somewhere around here. See, we're a little bit too short there. Let's pull it back up. 6660. We'll fire. See what he says? Yeah, so we're practically on the money. So another thing we can do is you don't actually have to do this at all. There is a trick to this. You can, let's get out of zoom here. You can actually manually control, let's just say, anti-air. So I'm going to hold Alt-3 to control all my anti-air guns. And then your primary weapons, so long as whatever your E is set to, let's set it to ships. So now you'll find that the AI will fire on ships at random. So, like, you can attack more than one target doing this. And we'll just kind of sit in this view here. So you see it's attacking the target I have locked, plus the target to the right here. It usually takes whatever target it has opportunity, generally whatever one's closer, so on and so forth. But what we can do is say, lock that one to secondaries, lock this one to primaries. So now my primary guns will be shooting the one on the right, secondaries will be shooting the ones on the left. So see, all my big guns are shooting the ones on the right. Secondaries are shooting the one on the left, the one in the middle, technically. You can do that, and then you can also, you know, just kind of spray and pray with these. You can actually get some hits at this range, surprisingly. Yeah, so I think those were technically all me there. Alright. Oh yeah, those are all me. So the bonus to this is you're actually killing crew. See, top right-hand corner, 214 out of 273. The less crew this guy has, that means the faster you can sink him because he won't be able to keep repairing. So that's the big benefit to secondaries and like machine guns and all that. So we're down to 206, 205, 203. He lost a torpedo tube there. Let's just kind of keep strafing him here because we got him ranged in pretty good with these. And let's just, you know, go ahead and focus everything on this guy. Yeah, we're actually taking out weapons with our fucking machine guns. But anywho, while they're focusing that, let's go back to primary weapons here. And we'll focus this guy. Now, the thing to note, let's get up to speed here. This is where things get tricky, is when you're moving. So when you're moving, you have to calculate your velocity as well as the enemy's velocity in everything you do. Well, I'll lower the volume down, although it sounds glorious. So, now, if I were just to shoot this target, it'll probably miss. Let's do a ranging shot. It'll probably either go over, but you'll notice that it's drifting to the left, because that's the direction I'm moving against a stationary target. So, okay, we are a little bit over. Let's pull this back to 87. So now you're technically going to want to aim back here, fire, and see the way the rounds are drifting? That should hit his stern, if not a midship, with the way they are. There we are. We can actually pull this back a little bit more. Now that'll increase based off your speed. So the faster you go, or the faster they're going, the greater the distance between where you're looking and where the rounds are going. I believe like World of Warships kind of does this a little bit automatically. You do have to account for the ship speed, but your velocity, like your rounds go essentially where you're shooting, if that makes any sense. So like in World of Warships, if I'm shooting here, that's where my rounds are going to land. So here you have to calculate your velocity and the enemy ship's velocity into account whenever you go to shoot. And I believe we're at max speed here. So I'm actually just going to update this, let the AI do it for me. Okay, we're actually a little bit over, but we're at about the right range. Let's aim a little bit low. Update. We're at 84. Shell splashes in 3 seconds. Okay, now that we have... What I like to personally do is I don't usually use ranging shots that much. I'll wait for a full reload, tap the update like this, then I'll shoot. And I've been having a lot of success doing that. Again, so long as there's nothing in the target background. You can generally get decent lands with your rounds. So, but yeah, that's essentially how you shoot in War Thunder. I almost said World of Warships. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. And hopefully this helps. Thanks.